I understand you do not use tape to mark where you're standing.
No. No tape. No, because there are so. If you allow to kind of have the model find its place, of course, while you are directing, but there might be some little thing that can appear if Melisa is not standing on exactly the right point as I was painting before. So a little shadow can be softer if she stands on a slightly different position as before. So that allows, I think, to a possibility to improve something.
And you're basically still in the same mode as in the first session, getting things in place and
yeah. Still, I think it's like that all the time. Like really getting things in place.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. I've been thinking a lot about what you mentioned in the first session. The thing about what colors you choose, it like especially in a very dark, like black here. But like literally, if I compare all the time, like the colors you choose, it's not necessarily the exact color that I can see on her.
No, it's
and
not.
I think that's might be an eye opener for quite a lot of people.
That do not be concerned to like kind of make the same color as it is there. You mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you just some completely arbitrary color, but it's not like if I should be really strict, I would say, oh no, that's not black enough. You know, that's wrong.
Yeah. But then you can approach later on the color that maybe it's more it's more in relation to what is the color of the model.
Yeah, so you slowly reach what is correct.
Yeah. So at the same time, if you leave some kind of accident in terms of color in the first layers, I think it's fine, because then you can.
But what do you think about?
You can approach it later. Yeah.
What do you think about? This is something I think I read in Vasari. It talks about sculpture, how if you're working in stone, then it's like the figure is inside the stone, and then you sort of sculpt the areas as if the figure is in water, and you sort of slowly take out the water, and whatever is sort of above water is where you would sculpt. I don't exactly remember where I heard that, but then I was thinking that maybe you can think the sort of the same way with painting, that it's like the image is slowly coming to the surface in a bit like dirty water. So it slowly gets clearer, so slowly gets sort of more correct in the color and more clear in the form. But you would want to, I mean, you look at the painting and you take what you have there on the painting as your vantage point. So even though the color is not sort of scientifically 100% correct, it has to grow out of the totality, and then as you go, you make it correct or more.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, you can fix it on the way, and that's a nice thing about great thing about oil painting, that you can just build it up. And
yeah, because I'm thinking if you went like in her hair that dark as it appears, then some of the hair would be not in contact with the face.
Yeah, transition should be a bit softer, so you don't get this hard edge of hair.
Yeah, then it becomes a helmet.
Yeah,
instead,
or
right?
like the eyebrows or the lips or the nose. I mean,
Yeah.
whatever you are making there, it should
Yeah.
not think too much about drawing it.
So, I mean, I tend to say to students, you know, progress carefully, and it can sound like you're supposed to be afraid when you start painting, but I mean, I think the larger point is to keep the totality. That's why you don't progress, you know, with black hair and that dark shadow and red mouth, because then you get that separation.
Yeah, it can be too much, but I think then you can to forget about the line in a way that separates the nose from the face, or the eyes or the eyebrows and so on. Thinking about a bit changing of temperature and vibrance, and if in this case I want to make the eyes more protagonist in a way on the painting, then I should make them a bit harder. But then if the mouth is the most voluptuous and thing that I'm focusing on, then the eye should be a bit more blurry and focus on this area that should be more clear, more contrast there, and contrast not only in terms of light and darkness, but also vibrance.
That's the thing too, yeah, that you can give certain areas more focus or importance by the vibrancy of the strokes, not necessarily that you make it darker or lighter or more contrast or whatever.
Or a bit more, you could say, more pure color.
In relation to the context, obviously.
I mean, and if everything is gray here, then you might like to put some bright orange or red around the mouth and the nose where I'm focusing on. So that's.
But you don't have any sort of specific idea about. Just going back to the background, since you're working on it, that the background should be cooler, so the face protrudes more. Because now you're thinking the sort of the reddish against the green.
Yeah, but I could like to have a more clear idea about how the whole thing it will be, but I don't. So it's just I'm basically turning down this mid-tone here of the background, so I can just be more aware of what's going on the face.
So you're thinking more in terms of value, basically.
Yeah.
Thank you for checking out this video from the School of Apelles. To watch the full video and access our premium library, go to caveofapelles.com/subscribe and become a $10 patron. That's caveofapelles.com/subscribe.